Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Two Buds One a Podcast, episode 59. I am your host, the Technojelly, with my co-host Alchem Games. Alchem, I finally didn't pause over your name. This is a miracle, honestly. Starting off strong. So, Alchem, today I have brought you many stories, a bunch of stories actually, but also a couple announcements. Because Alchem, the console war is dead, man. Have you seen that the console war is dead? It's completely
it's
dead. And do you know why I'm saying
over.
that?
Is it because of Microsoft's recent announcement of what their priorities are?
No.
Yeah.
Well, kind of, but also the new Halo game was announced today for 2020, or yesterday, or recently, and it's gonna be on PlayStation 5. it's just straight up on PlayStation.
Yep. They basically threw in the towel and they announced that their priorities aren't like gaming. Their priorities are media.
I don't even know what their priorities are.
I don't.
They're comparing
something about media and TikTok and other stuff.
They're being compared to TikTok. I'm like, no one has compared Xbox to TikTok.
Where are you guys coming from with this?
What data have you seen that says that? And who is saying that?
Yeah.
But, funny enough, I wasn't even talking about that. I forgot about that, honestly, because I was like, that is so stupid. But, I mean, we already knew Xbox kind of gave up on that because they basically have been acting like that since forever.
Since, like, a year and a half ago or 2 years ago?
Unfortunately, I feel like it's longer than that. When did the Xbox Series X come out?
Xbox Series X, yeah. It was exactly then. It was right
whenever that came out. But have you seen the new Halo game, Alchem? Do you know what it is?
It's just a remaster of the original.
Yeah, it's Halo Campaign Evolved, which some people are hating on the name. I actually kind of like the name. I think it's clever. I think it's kind of clever.
Yeah.
It is clever. I think the problem with... Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm here saying I'm against it because all they're literally doing is just trying to restart the entire franchise for the next generation. And I'm just like, just bring back a remaster version of the original trilogy. Let everyone catch up with what was, because it's not, the original is not bad, even by today's standards in terms of like graphics and everything. As long as it worked, people enjoyed the story, but they don't know where to go with it anymore. They have no idea where to go with the story. So what are they doing? They're just rehashing it now because from what I remember, the campaign Evolved is now just a new retelling. So they're changing up stuff.
I don't think they're changing anything. Okay. In terms of the story, they're not changing anything. From what I've heard, the rundown I've heard is that it is a Unreal Engine 5 Halo game, being the complete remake of Halo Combat Evolved's campaign, plus 3 new prequel missions, which it sounds interesting. I'm curious what the prequel missions are, with more weapons, because in Halo 1 there wasn't all the icon, like for instance, you couldn't use the Master Sword or like the energy sword, sorry.
Yeah, no,
you
couldn't do that.
Yeah, in the first one you couldn't do that. So like they're adding a bunch of the weapons that weren't in Halo 1 yet in this one, which is, I think that's cool. They've added split screen multiplayer, which is cool, and 4-player online co-op, which is also cool. And it's going to be on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC, which is the first time Halo is going to be on PlayStation or Sony, of course. And from the things I've seen, so also they just straight up released 13 minutes of gameplay footage as well on YouTube. And the gameplay, it doesn't look bad, I'll say. The problem I have with it is how they announced this thing. People have been waiting for the next Halo game for a while now because it's blatantly obvious that they are no longer working on Infinite. You know? Halo Infinite, it's not dead, but like they're not working on it anymore. Halo Infinite is the way it's going to be. the live service game has been abandoned in a way.
Yep.
Like the team, there is a team still working on Halo Infinite. I'm sure of it, but it's not a big enough team to keep a live service going. So like they're keeping the servers on, making sure the game doesn't break, and maybe they'll do a couple updates every once in a while, but like that live service is done. So everyone's waiting for the next Halo game. And the problem is that this was announced during the Halo World Championship. So they announce it during an esports event with a Halo game that doesn't have multiplayer. Which is super weird to me, first of all. Second of all, the person behind the announcements or whoever uploaded the stuff for social media on YouTube, Twitter, all that good stuff, didn't, like, either it was scheduled and they just didn't change it, or they weren't paying attention close enough, because then they release the videos and the trailers and stuff before they actually announced it. The games were still going on, like the Halo games during the tournament were still going on when the trailers dropped.
Oh.
So like
Oh
it was horribly done. Like I don't know who was behind it, but it's like the trailers dropped before the announcement. Like they leaked their own announcement. Like everyone knew something was coming because they literally had a schedule, and like they had like on the schedule timeline it said like update on Project Foundry, which was the demo they showed off a year or two ago, if I remember correctly. So yeah, everyone knew something was happening. It's like, oh, okay. But then the trailers dropped and everyone's like, guys, like the games are still going on. You guys haven't announced anything yet. Is this you announcing it? It was really funny.
Oh my god.
But they announced a single player Halo game only during an esports tournament with multiplayer, with no multiplayer features, which is really weird in my opinion. Like we know they're working on a multiplayer Halo game, but it's super weird that they don't have a multiplayer Halo game to announce for this multiplayer specific tournament. Like,
yeah,
like this,
hey guys,
this,
I know you love multiplayer, but here's a single player experience which
yeah.
you guys probably won't even enjoy that much.
What? I mean, yeah, it's weird. It's a little weird, and I don't want to be a super negative Nancy for Halo, because Halo fans are just ripping this apart, right? And I do agree with some people that like Halo fans, it doesn't matter what you say to Halo fans, they're gonna hate it. Like my problem with this is that they've already done this, I think twice already now, right? Because they had the Halo Anniversary Edition and then the Master Chief Collection. So they've already done this twice, right? We don't need another Halo Combat Evolved. Like, we just don't. Like, I'm sure it'll be fine, and it'll play pretty well. Like, I don't discredit them making a decent game, but I'm just discrediting them the fact that, guys, we're done with Halo Combat Evolved. Like, you've released it 3 times, including the original. And...
Jelly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is the time where
I
have to step away for just a second. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. I'll continue ranting. So, the fact that it's already been 3 times since they've already released it 3 times, it's crazy to me. It's like Halo Studios or 343, like we want new Halo games. Like, it's true, everyone loves to bask in the nostalgia of Halo 1, but like we can already do that with the Master Chief Collection in so many different ways. I would have preferred a announcement of a Master Chief Collection coming to PlayStation 5 more than this announcement. Because if the Master Chief Collection was coming to PlayStation 5, it's like awesome. The PlayStation crowd can now play all the Halo games, or a lot of the Halo games, in anticipation for the next big Halo game coming in whatever year, you know? Like if they had a trailer for whatever the next big Halo game was, and just said, oh, by the way, Master Chief Collection is also coming to PlayStation 5. Like, I honestly think everyone would be totally, like, more okay with that. To be fair, it is the Halo, like I said, the Halo community are a big portion of complainers. I will not say that. But, like, it's crazy to me that this is another remaster that no one asked for, because we already have a remake slash remaster, or whatever word you want to use, for Master, or for the Halo Combat Evolved in the Master Chief Collection, and that's great. I've played all the Halo games in the Master Chief Collection. I did a full like playing 1 through I think to 4, I think, because that's the ones that are on it. Because it was a long, like, it's, I played the originals on original Xbox and 360, except for Reach. I stopped playing Halo on release, or like when it was new and cool, on Halo 3. Halo 3 was the last Halo game that I stopped playing on release, and then the next Halo game that I played on release was Halo Infinite, hilariously enough. So my detachment from the series was pretty swift. But so I caught up with Master Chief Collection, and like, you could just do that with the PlayStation fans. Like, I guess technically they want, because it's almost guaranteed that the next Halo game, whatever it is going to be on the Unreal Engine 5 stuff that they're doing with this campaign evolved version. So maybe they want to make sure that the PlayStation fans can feel the way Halo feels, because I doubt the game's going to feel the same, though it is still using the Halo engine. It's just using Unreal Engine 5 as like the graphics engine, from what I understand. So it seems different in a way, because it's a hybrid engine that they're using, and the Unreal Engine 5 is layered on top of Halo's code. So the original game, it'll still feel like Halo, but it will be the, oh god, like the graphics card is Unreal Engine 5. So it kind of makes sense. But like, it just, why didn't you just release the Master Chief Collection on Unreal Engine or on PlayStation, and then have the new Halo game be ready for a trailer, at least, even if it was just a cinematic trailer, and then the release date was like coming 2027 or 2028, like just something, because like I feel like I'm it I feel like I'm also like part of a group of gamers that are just sick and tired of not the devs, it's probably marketing slash the higher ups that constantly just want to hit the nostalgia glasses. I'm like, guys, can we just have some new ideas? Like, I'm not asking for a reinvention of Halo. I'm just wanting a new Halo game.
I feel like this is a combination of the two, because this is
Yeah.
supposed to be, it's a reimagining, which okay, maybe I'm wrong, maybe because we won't know until it's actually out. But I feel like what most devs are doing, especially with old IPs that they think they could just throttle the life out of it and still get as much money as possible, is, since most of these IPs are really old at this point, that they've had like almost generations have passed since some of them have come
I mean,
out.
it's almost been 20 years for.
Yeah,
It's been over 20 years, because Halo Combat Evolved came out 2001.
exactly. So what I feel like some of these corporations or publishers or whoever's in charge of like what gets put out at the end, not the developers, because developers, they can have all these brilliant ideas, but unless the publisher gives them the green light, then no. What I think they're doing is they are trying to do remasters to get the nostalgia bait on, but they're trying to put on a new coat to try to get the next generation of gamers involved. They're trying
Yeah.
to do something slightly fresh.
Mm.
That way, the old gen is happy because, oh, hey, my nostalgia's back. And the new gen is like, oh my god, this is what those old gamers were talking about. This is cool. And then the next trilogy comes out and they do
I
that again.
I could understand that outcome, but in that same
Mm-hmm.
thought process, I would argue the biggest games, if you're trying to hit that younger crowd, the biggest games are multiplayer games, like by far, right?
Don't worry, they'll have a battle royale of Halo soon.
Probably. Like, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. But, like, this is a single player only game. Like, to be fair, 2-player split screen co-op with on the console and 4-player online co-op is a really good addition. But, like, and it's also full
Oh my
full
god, they turned it
crossplay as
into
well.
French slop.
That's hilarious, but it's not. You know it's
No,
not.
I know it's not, but oh my
It
god,
would be
sorry.
funny. That's a killer title and thumbnail.
Slop.
That is a killer thumbnail and title. Halo now is friend slop. That would be funny. But it's weird to see. Cuz like I'm honestly, Alchem, I'm just sick and tired of it. I just want a new Halo game,
Uh,
you know?
oh, you're sick and tired of the
And honestly, I don't know if this is a hot take or not.
no.
I don't want Master Chief in the next Halo game. Like I think we should be done with Master Chief. He's a great character, but his story should have ended. His story should have ended at like arguably like at like the biggest argument in maybe 4, because they did try to do the whole like next generation of Spartans thing and the arc and Cortana going crazy. Like maybe 4, probably 3. But like we should have been done with Master Chief a long time ago. Like I'm not saying throw him away. I'm like not saying throw him away, but like we shouldn't be playing as Master Chief anymore. Yeah. Cuz like we should be a different Spartan or something like that, or just something.
They really should be, because I don't think any actual IP, that, as far as I know, has been given the official send off. Like this is their last hurrah. This is it for them. I don't think any. I may be wrong. Maybe there is an IP that has like their character had
Witcher,
a final
technically,
story, and that's it.
Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Witcher 3 was Geralt's last game, and they were pretty obvious. Like the next Witcher games is not a Geralt game.
Yeah.
Because the next Witcher 4 is going to be what's her face?
What's her name? I forget
Ciri?
Cyril?
No. It starts with a C or S. I can't remember now.
I just don't remember her name.
I can't remember her name now.
No, well, I mean, like I said, they could
other
give
than
him
that,
a nice
I can't
send off. They could actually give him a nice send
off.
I
mean, yeah, because Halo 3, I think, was a great send off for Master Chief.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I think I really want the next Halo game to just be like it's like I said slightly earlier. I don't want them to I don't need you to reinvent Halo. I don't think you need to reinvent it, but you just need to do something different.
I mean,
I'm not talking
the story with the arc, and they just never did anything with that except
that's true. They mentioned it. Well, to be fair, I've never played Halo 5. I never played Halo 5, and I didn't play Halo Infinite story.
No, they mentioned the Forerunners, and that was it. Yeah. Now I remember. Halo 4 introduced the Forerunners,
which I thought were an interesting. I thought the Forerunners were interesting. Honestly, I played Halo 4.
And then they did Halo 5, which was just like Locke versus the Chief, which was dumb. They hyped that like that was gonna be the epic duel or something, and in the end, it was like Locke just got his ass handed to him, and I was like, that was it. I feel so cheated.
Yeah,
but I don't think.
And Halo Infinite is just like a random. You're like not even close. Like there's no connection apparently.
No, not at all. And you're not alone in the sentiment of please stop remaking, stop rehashing, stop trying to do nostalgia bait with everything, because they do it with everything in Hollywood, in everything. It's literally done in every single aspect now of media. Gaming, videos, TV shows, they're just rehashing everything or remaking or doing some story about the same thing. That's it.
Yeah.
And
it's just you know what it is, Alchem? You know what it is, Alchem?
Disappointing.
I'm a disappointed dad right now for Halo.
Wow.
Like it's like I haven't been interested in Halo for a very long time. Hilariously, Halo Infinite was where I got back into Halo for the multiplayer in that first like month. And then after that, I was like then I was disappointed because, you know, the live service wasn't actually a live service. And then I was like, okay, I mean, maybe I'll play the story, but it's just Uh,
It wasn't a real thing. It was
yeah.
fake.
The story was just,
I'll
not
say this.
existing.
Five was the biggest disappointment of a story I've ever. Oh my god.
5 is the one I have never played.
Oh my god. You could just skip it and
Yeah.
nothing in the story mattered. Nothing. It
Yeah.
was just a big
Because
build up to it was a nothing burger.
yeah,
I
because
am still so pissed I
I've
got
played
that.
all of the ones in the Master Chief Collection, which I think is Halo 1 to 4.
That was actually really good when they did the Master Chief Collection. That was great,
Yeah,
and that was the best thing they've made
it's
so
it's the
far.
best thing they've made since Halo 3. That's not true. Halo Reach was pretty good.
Reach was it was the best thing they made since Reach,
Yeah,
and then because after Reach, everything just went downhill so
which is
fast.
nothing. Which I must say, have to point out, all the things we are saying doesn't involve 343 or Halo Studios.
Yeah,
Because I don't think they were involved with Master Chief Collection.
we haven't even
Was
talked.
that Bungie?
Yeah,
Was that Bungie or
no,
343?
I don't remember.
I think that was actually, you know what? That was 343, I think. But to be fair, the Master Chief Collection was a mess on launch.
Yeah,
I'm only talking about it after it was all fixed because I bought it and played it when it was fixed. So I guess we should also put a caveat on that. But I mean, so okay. So far,
it was only good after all the fixes.
Yeah, like 343 and Halo Studios, the best thing they've made is arguably the Master Chief Collection now, which is what Bungie did. And they messed that up in the beginning because they broke everything. But like, it's hilarious to me that when I think about like what 343 and Halo Studios have done, is that the best thing they've done is remade all the other games. Because like Halo 4 is not my favorite. Halo 5 I never played, but from what everyone says is not a good one. Halo Infinite was good for the first week / maybe month, depending on how hardcore you're a fan of you are. But then it was kind of meh, the multiplayer, and then the single player came out and it was all right. I mean, it was an interesting take on open world Halo, but I think it proved that open world Halo doesn't really work. Like, it kind of works, but not really. Like, if they were to iterate on it, I think it would be cool, but they didn't because it's taken so long for them to make the next Halo game. So it's just like, I just don't understand their game plan. I also saw a really good quote on something on, I think it was one of the ex directors for Halo, saying that his comment on it was that this Halo Campaign Evolved looks like something you gave a bunch of artists. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. It's one of the original Halo designers blasts the new remake, wondering if the point was just to occupy an enormous art team while you figure out what to do. That's from one of the original what's it called? Uh Halo creators. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's
I mean, there's a jab there's jabs and that's a fucking uppercut. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh my god, the pot like no, like I said, there's taking pot shots, and that was calibrated.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's such a good one to say. Holy shit!
And like there was another one also, like another, what's it called? Oh god. Halo creator. He James Griezmer. He is the game designer for the original Combat Evolved and lead designer of Halo 2 and 3. He's been going ham on Twitter because he also said, so in the gameplay, 13 minutes of demonstration, he, what's it called? He watched it, and I watched it too. And he commented on it and saying, "You aren't supposed to be able to take the Warthog up the steamroll to steamroll the hunters. I intentionally placed rocks in the way, so you had to fight them on foot. When you can just smash the crates out." out of the way and wrecks the encounter. But the worst part, they put trees in the landing area of the woohoo jump lame. And then it says, and then they at someone game fabric. I don't even know who this is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What have they done to beloved B30? I don't know what B30 is, I'll be honest.
Trying to look it up.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is. So like even the original designers, they are not happy with this thing. And it's I don't know, man. Halo B30. What is that?
What is it? Refers to a development build and internal code name for
it's the level name. B30 is the internal level name for it. Okay.
So they messed it up. So
basically, he was talking. It's like,
yeah,
because he helped. He was the lead designer, game designer. So yeah, it really sucks, and I'm just so disappointed with Halo and everything Microsoft. It's just so annoying, man. I feel bad for anyone who still enjoys Halo because it's just bad news after bad news, and like I don't think. Like, and you know what the worst, like the absolute worst part is, Alchem? I don't think Halo Campaign Evolved is necessarily a bad idea. You know? Basically, Halo Campaign Evolved is exactly how I feel about 343 Studios and Halo Studios. A good idea, horrible execution in every single way. Because, like, Halo...
trying to put out Unreal Engine 5 for one thing.
I mean, I don't even mind the... I don't, like... Okay, I understand the Unreal Engine 5 move. I don't like it, but I truly believe it because they don't want to hire people and train them for 12 months and then fire them. Because that's how AAA gaming works now. It's contract workers. You're not fully employed. It's contract workers. So moving to Unreal Engine 5 is easier, and I get that. And I'm going to be cynical, and that's the reason I think they're doing this. Because Halo Infinite... Yeah, because Halo Infinite looks good. You know? Like, Halo Infinite isn't a bad-looking game. Like, out of all the complaints people have on Halo Infinite, whether it be multiplayer or single-player, most of the time, graphics isn't a complaint. Most of the time. There was that initial trailer review of that one... What did people call him? Was it Steve? I can't remember. Mm-hmm. The one really trailer that had that really messed up enemy face... Do you remember that? I don't remember what they called him, but so there was that problem, but they fixed it. So it feels like everything Halo Studios / 343 does is good idea, terrible execution. And I just wish Microsoft would make it so someone else would make a Halo game. Please, let someone else try to make a Halo game. I'm not asking you to be like Games Workshop with 40K, you know? You don't need to just spread your legs and whoever pays you can go in. You know, it's like, be particular. Like, shop around. Shop the license around. Not to sell, but to say, hey, who wants to make a Halo game? There are going to be so many studios that would say, we will make a Halo game and we will do, like, whatever you want the Halo game to be, we'll do it as long as, like, you know, obviously there's going to be some negotiations there, but there's going to be so many companies that will be down for that. Because Halo Studios and 343, this is their 4th attempt? Because Halo 4, Halo 5, and then Halo Infinite, and then this one.
Yeah.
Technically. And I don't think they've made a good Halo game yet. You know what I mean? Like, Halo 4 is an okay game, but is it a good Halo game? I don't know. I don't think so. Halo 5 is not a good, is a barely a good video game and not a good Halo game. And Halo Infinite, like, I mean, that multiplayer was okay. It was a good Halo game for the first month. The problem with the Halo Infinite was expectations of calling it the 10-year Halo game, and it actually existed for about a year.
Wait, we're talking about which one? Infinite?
Infinite. It was supposed to be the 10-year Halo game.
It was supposed to be, yeah.
It was supposed to be the 10-year Halo game, and it lasted for maybe a year. maybe. So,
Uh,
like, I don't think 343 and Halo Studios have made a good Halo game yet. So, like, I'm not saying they should stop. I'm not saying they should, like, not be able to make them. Because if you want an in-house studio to make a Halo game, go for it.
Now, wait, I think they should stop.
I mean, I kind of agree. I also think Halo Studios, hilariously enough, doesn't want to make Halo. Like, I've also seen, like, what's it called? Interviews from them when they were making Halo, and none of them enjoy Halo. They don't think Halo's a good game. At least from the previous, I don't know if they still work there. From a bunch of interviews I've seen a long time ago. Like, a bunch of them said they didn't really enjoy Halo. So, like, why are you making Halo games if you don't like Halo? It's so weird to me.
If there's no passion behind it, then you're obviously not going to care. You're going to just
Yeah.
push out. Essentially, what you're going to push out is whatever shovelware you can that just matches the criteria that the devs or whoever your higher ups want.
Yeah, because I think 343 and Halo Studios think they've made good Halo games. And I have to wholeheartedly disagree. You have not made a single good Halo game because no one's favorite
Halo games. No, you made Halo games. You didn't make good ones.
Yeah. Like, no one's favorite Halo games are the ones that you've created.
Nope.
Majority of people's favorite Halo games are still the ones Bungie made. And you can have,
and if anyone ever tells me
Halo
5 is their favorite, I will punch you in the street.
Well, if Halo 5 is your favorite Halo game, you probably didn't
punch you in the street.
You probably didn't enjoy the previous Halo games because Halo 5 is basically not a Halo game.
I will still punch you in the street if you say that. That was the worst, the stupidest. The ad campaign was trying to build it up like it was going to be some epic fight between Spartan teams, especially Locke and Master Chief. And oh my god!
It sounds like you were burnt. This reminds me of.
It was so bad. There was such a fallout when it came out, and people put reviews out there of how it was so stupid. Like, they built it up like it was going to be some epic fight. There were, like, ads, commercials. It was on fucking Mountain Dew bottles and Doritos and all that stuff back then. And then game comes out. People kind of just run right through the story. And they get to that point, and it was... no spoiler. I mean, spoilers, whatever.
Just say spoilers. Just spoil it. It doesn't
spoilers, whatever. Locke gets just bitch slapped. He just gets bitch slapped by Chief.
Is Locke the bad guy?
Locke's Locke. No. So basically, Chief has been marked by the UNSC by going rogue because he's trying to find out what's going on with Cortana, and so Spartan Locke is going after him. So basically, you have like the story of Chief going off to find out what happened to Cortana, and you have Locke going after him with like a couple of other Spartans with him. And then it gets to the pivotal point where they meet each other and they have their little fight, and Locke doesn't really stand a chance.
He just gets wrecked by Master Chief,
and then he just gets wrecked. Yeah, because in the end of the day, the Chief is still the Chief for a reason.
Well, yeah, that's one of my problems. Why, like, I think Master Chief is a problem because Master Chief can't lose. You've built Master Chief too high. Like, he is an unkillable character. You cannot beat Master Chief. So you can't play as Master Chief now. You have to go somewhere else where Master Chief either isn't there or too busy. Because
the power to pass the torch in that thing. Or at least like balance the scale, saying that hey, Chief ain't that strong. He is a Spartan 2. He is versus a Spartan. If I was remembering correct, Locke's a Spartan 4, as a 4th gen. So he would have still been at least capable, or at least should have been.
He should have been a capable fight against Master Chief.
It's so infuriating.
I've never played 5. Maybe I should play 5 one day. We'll see.
Sure. You ever get the chance, go for it.
Is it on Xbox Game Pass?
I think so. I'm not
It's probably on Game Pass. Maybe I'll see if I can play it on Game Pass and see what happens.
Yeah, give it a try and see. Like, the reason I'm so jaded is because they built it up like
I'm very detached from Halo, so I am. Like, we'll see.
I'm still carrying the emotion from that era, from that time. So
it's understandable. It's understandable. So okay, so here's the real question, Alchem.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play Halo Campaign Evolved?
Nah, if it gets gifted to me, yes. If it's
Yeah. So
like,
yeah,
hey,
are
buy
you
it
gonna?
myself,
Okay,
no.
maybe I should. Maybe I should. Are you gonna buy it? Because I'm not
No,
going to
I'm not
buy
gonna
it.
buy it. I'm not
But
gonna buy it.
like I
I have
just
my memories.
yeah, like I said before, I have access to Xbox Game Pass, and this is gonna be 100% day one on it.
I have
So I'll
I
probably play it
have
on
the
Game
Master
Pass.
Chief Collection. I'll just play the original.
Yeah, funny enough, Alchem, speaking of that, I've been kind of like, I should, because I've been talking about Halo for so long, I'm like, I should play Halo, like the Master Chief Collection again. I haven't played it in a bit. I haven't played it in a couple years. I should play like Combat Evolved, Halo 2, and Halo 3 again. I enjoyed those
If I
campaigns.
if I ever do manage to get that game, if like say it gets gifted to me, because I'm not
Campaign
gonna buy it.
Evolved, yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm gonna play the initial mission where the Flood is introduced.
Oh, yeah.
Play it in the original game, at least, or in the Master Chief Collection, and then play it on Campaign Evolved if they even go that route. I mean, I'm pretty sure they will,
Yeah,
unless they really just want to take the Flood out.
No. They've even showed the Flood have new models and stuff like that.
Okay, then yeah. I want to see if they captured that feeling of terror, because when you first get introduced to the Flood
Oh,
in
yeah.
the original game, you felt
It was scary.
like everything shifted. Like it wasn't just you fighting aliens.
I
Something
remember the first time playing Halo when the Flood had first introduced. I was like, "Damn!" I thought,
Yeah.
"Why am I playing a horror game now?"
Yeah, it suddenly became it shifted from just
Yeah.
the original like shooter to a horror game,
Like,
because
yeah.
you're finding these little critters. Then you face your first infected Flood, and then you kill a few
Yeah.
of them, and then you see the little critters crawl into their chest or into their body, and then they rise
It
up.
just
And
all of a sudden it becomes a zombie game. All of a sudden,
everything changed at that point, and that's what's cool. If
Yeah.
if I play Campaign Evolved,
It'll be
and
interesting.
I see that everything's different.
Yeah, it'll be
And yeah, I
interesting.
want to see if they fuck that up somehow.
Well, not to what's it called? Downplay it or brace yourself, because in the things they almost every level and encounter is rebuilt, including the library mission. I don't know what the library mission is. What's the library mission?
That's it.
That's
where they introduce it.
Yeah, so everything has been rebuilt / and every level and encounter has been rebuilt. And I mean, to be fair, we literally had the developer of the first game complain how they changed the encounter and messed it up. So yeah, it's going to be
wait. The
interesting.
library is not the library is like one of the things where you're trying to stop the firing of the Halo. That's
okay.
like,
it's near the end. It's near the end.
Yeah, it's near the end game.
Yeah, the reason I'm interested in playing it is because, one, I want to play those prequel missions because I want to see them dare change the ending of Reach. Because Halo Studios and 343, they're idiots. They're dumb.
Yeah,
they haven't proven to be smart. If they retcon the entire Reach, the ending of Reach, oh my god, I can't wait to see the firecrackers from that. Because it's prequel. Because there's 3 brand new prequel missions featuring Master Chief and Sergeant Johnson. So like the prequel, like the first Halo game starts on the ship after you leave. So like, then you mean the ship that's on Reach? Because like, you're leaving Reach, like right? Or am I wrong? Because the ending of Reach is you launching the ship that Master Chief is on, isn't it?
Yeah, one of the ships that does escape has Master Chief in it.
Yeah. And yeah,
because he's still like in stasis or something.
Yeah. So like, when is the prequel missions? Like, because Master Chief wasn't on Reach, and because like I thought the whole ending of Reach, like one of the big reveals of Reach is that you are the Spartan that helped launch the ship that you start the first mission on. Unless I'm wrong.
It doesn't start immediately after Reach.
Well, no, but it doesn't start immediately, but it's the same ship.
Yeah.
So I'm curious what the or I wonder if the prequel missions are going to explain why Master Chief is in stasis at the beginning of the game. That'll be interesting. But I want them to. I don't expect them to be good. Let me put it this way. Though I am interested where they're going to put the new guns, because there's going to be 9 new, 9 iconic weapons from the Halo series. So where are they going to be? Like, I mean, obviously, like, one of the things they talked about was like the elites that have the sword. You can finally pick up the sword from the elites in the original things. Which, I mean, to be fair, that I think that, like, out of all the changes they've done, that's one good change. I'm glad that the sword is in Halo 1.
Yeah, I am glad that's in there too. If I suddenly see the brute shot though in there,
Or the
to throw
brutes aren't in Halo 1. Are they?
know.
Brutes
That's
are
why
in
if they
brutes.
suddenly-
Brutes were introduced in Halo 2, weren't they?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. If I swear, if I see a brute shot,
Wait,
they'd be like, "We brought the brute shot in this." I'm
wait,
going
no,
to
brute
punch
shot
them.
was in Halo 3, not Halo 2. Sorry.
Yeah, the brute shot was Halo 3, and they introduced the brutes in Halo 2.
Did they introduce them in Halo 2? Okay.
I believe they introduced
Right,
them in
it's Halo
2,
2
and they
because
became a
yeah, I'm sorry, I'm mixing them up because you play as the Arbiter in Halo 2, right?
yeah, you do
And
play. They introduced
and
the
in
Arbiter
Halo
in
3, Arbiter is your co-op partner if you're playing co-op.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm remembering now. Another a couple other just miscellaneous changes just before we move on. You can hijack vehicles now in campaign rooms, which is nice. You couldn't do that before because that was a new thing.
Yeah.
I'm about to trigger you, Alchem, potentially. You can sprint.
Oh yeah,
You can sprint.
The argument there,
but you can also disable it.
Sprint or not.
You can also disable the sprint. You can also just not sprint. But the problem I have with, like, if you're adding sprint and you're trying to make the levels bigger, then not having sprint is just gonna it's gonna make everything take longer, which is not a good thing. Like, if you're trying to make a remake or campaign evolved, why are you making things take longer? It's an odd design choice, in my opinion.
The thing is, if they're gonna add sprint, they can't have it. They either it shouldn't be a toggleable thing, especially because you're gonna have to elongate the maps a bit. Because if you're gonna add sprint to a game that originally didn't have sprint, and you have to make the map slightly longer because people will just blast right through running by everything. The map wasn't designed for you to be able to run through like that.
One thing that triggered me was Alchem is the Magnum pistol does not one-shot grunts that I saw in the gameplay, which is just like, what the heck? If you're remaking Halo 1 with no multiplayer, why is the pistol not the best weapon in the game still? Like, make the pistol that. The assault rifle has 32 bullets and not 64, which is, I'm like, guys, I thought you were making, like, that just, like, why? Keep it the original, like, it's not that big of a deal. And one interesting thing is that the Warthog has a 5th slot, has a 5th seat. Someone can sit on, like, the back bumper now, which is, that's cool. I mean, that's a neat little thing. I don't know why you added that, but that's interesting, I guess. You can also pilot the Wraiths now in Halo in Combat Evolved. You couldn't do that before, in the remake at least. So, also another cool thing is it's apparently full crossplay.
Yeah,
so that is cool.
They gave up when that's how we know Microsoft gave up.
I mean, we already knew that, but yeah. So it's full crossplay between any of the platforms, which is cool. So yeah, that is the Halo campaign evolved. And I do want to say, I still think the name is kind of cool. It's a nice play on the words. I just wish it was attached to potentially a better situation.
I don't expect good things.
I expect this game to be very underwhelming. Like, I don't expect this to be a bad game. I just expect this to be a game. And the problem is that this cannot be just a game. There needs to be a good Halo game. I'm not saying you need to relive the heights of Halo 2 and Halo 3, when Halo was really popping off. But like, I don't know, man. It's sad.
I'm in the same boat as you. I don't know. Everything's up in the air right now with this game.
I guess we'll see in a year. We'll guess it's one of those things we'll see in a year. And Alchem, I really hope the next Halo game they announce,
they introduce a new OC character.
They need. Well, I mean, unfortunately, Alchem, the next game, if the rumors are true, and so far the rumors have been true, is the next Halo game is a multiplayer only Halo game. I've told you about this before. It's a Fortnite like Halo game. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that necessarily means Battle Royale or if it means like the live service. Because I just want to say, I don't trust them to do a live service because they've already failed once.
They just suddenly take red versus blue and actually pull it into the.
To be fair, I've seen since this announcement, I've seen a lot of people saying, "Rooster Teeth, get the gang back together" or something like that because of this remake. Which the funny thing is you can't because there's no multiplayer in this game, so you can't actually do that.
Nope. I mean, they did it with. I mean, Rooster Teeth started with Halo 2. That's when they started to do the whole videos.
True, it was Halo 2, yeah. But to move on from Halo to specifically Microsoft, because Alchem, I found out something about Xbox that might have explained a lot of things. So as you know, Alchem, Xbox is a division of Microsoft. As, you know, we all know. Surprise gasp face. So, Alchem, take a guess how much Microsoft was expecting to achieve in percentage for profit margins for the Xbox division.
12,000%.
It's not that crazy. It's a regular percentage. It's profit margins. So like
500.
I'll give you before you continue saying it's under 50%.
49%.
No. It's 30%. Which doesn't sound like a lot, Alchem. You know, doesn't sound like a lot. Until I tell you that the industry-wide average during the COVID lockdown was 17%. No, sorry, 22%. In 2024, it was 17%. But during the COVID lockdown, at the most profitable video games have ever been, was 22%. And Microsoft is expecting a profit margin of 30% today. So basically almost double of the average in the industry.
Did everyone really think that we would just be stuck indoors all day for years on end after COVID?
I don't know,
Swear
man.
to God, every company just apparently their bubble bursted, and they really, but back then they really thought that the world was going to change forever, and that people were going to just be inside and game and watch Netflix, and that no one would return back outside.
Yeah, it's crazy.
God.
And so like, it's crazy to me to see that, and that you know what also
bubble burst for everyone. Yeah,
and you know what explains a lot.
What?
That's why Microsoft is also probably firing a ton of people, or Xbox specifically, because they need to somehow get like it. Let's say Xbox is making the average of 17%, which they aren't. Just to be clear, they are 100% not. But let's give them some credit. 17%. How on earth are you gonna make? What is it? Oh god, I have to do math. 17. What's 17 minus 30? 13. How are you gonna make that 13%? You fire a ton of people and claim that as profit, so you don't because you're not paying them.
Right. Yep.
Because they've laid off more than 10,000 people in the last 2 years, which is I knew that number, but like seeing that number is crazy to me. And it's just like, what the heck, guys? Like Microsoft, that's insane to me. And like, if you know what the biggest problem is, Mark, Alchem, is that I can see Microsoft being like, because Microsoft as a whole is doing really well. Microsoft as a whole is like basically dominating in a lot of areas. So like, if Microsoft is saying, "Oh hey guys, we're gonna have a 30% profit margin for all divisions," and most divisions, I would probably say is probably fine with that because they're like, they're doing pretty well. But Xbox, the gaming division, I don't think has. I don't know if they've ever been doing worse since they existed. Because even when the original Xbox came out and it had no marketplace and no audience, it was second place in sales compared to the GameCube. Like PlayStation was number one. PlayStation 2 obviously was number one. Xbox was number two, and Nintendo was number three. Which is a crazy world to think about considering the placement of all the companies now. But like Xbox was competition for Nintendo when the original Xbox came out. And when the 360 came out, it was the way above champion of the PlayStation 3. And to be fair, the Wii did bury everyone. The
they
Wii
had games or something back
yeah,
then.
but like the 360, like there's so many games. Like Gears of, like I mean, when you think of Xbox, you now think of the 360 games. You think of Gears of War and Halo 3 most of the time. And the racing games. I can't remember the racing games, but a lot of people have fond memories of the 360. Yeah, the 360 racing
Horizon,
games.
Forza.
Yeah, and to be fair, most of like the Call of Duty gamers, Modern Warfare 4, when that was popping off, most people were playing on 360. Like, I remember buying Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty 4, World at War for 360 on launch day. Because I was that guy. I was that teenager. I was like, I gotta play the new COD.
When it came out during that era.
Did Destiny 1 come out on 3? No, that was Xbox One, I thought.
Oh yeah, you're right. Xbox One, you're right.
That was Xbox One, yeah.
That? Yeah.
So like,
but
it's crazy to
good
me.
Era.
Yeah.
And this was pre-COVID, so they were killing it before this whole the world kind of stayed indoors.
Yeah.
So they knew what they were doing, and it was
at that time
just put out games.
Yeah, and
the market has shifted, I guess, and people have wanted live service, and apparently mobile games have just been showing that they can be very profitable. The problem is you can only make so much profit with the same model, because most mobile games end up just becoming the same model over and over and over, so people would get tired of it.
But it's also a different market. Like people always talk about mobile games like it's the gaming market, but like when people say the games industry, they don't actually like we're not actually talking about mobile games. It's a completely different side of the market. Mm-hmm. It's like the difference.
But they didn't see it that way back
then. But they don't see it. I mean, they still don't see it that way, Alchem. Let's be real.
No, you're right.
So, yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe they expect a 30% profit margin for Xbox. Because, like, I doubt they're even hitting 17% as the average for last year. I doubt that. Like, they're not selling enough to make that. I'm like...
They're not making anything to make that.
I mean, yeah, it's true. Like, what was, like...
They're resting on Game Pass.
Yeah. To be fair, like, to be slightly fair, some games have been good from Xbox, but they've basically been only Obsidian games. And Obsidian, while I love them, their games aren't known to sell crazy amounts of copies. Like, they do very well, and they do pretty well when they were a AA studio. But, like, you're not making AAA numbers with their games, you know? Like, Grounded was a very fun game. Outer Worlds, very fun game. Avowed, pretty fun game. But, like, you're not making crazy profit on those games, what you expect for a AAA company. Yeah, I mean, the Outer Worlds 2. Yeah, the Outer Worlds 2 is coming out next week and is available because of pre-order for people, and like everything I've seen about it, everyone's like, man, that is great. Everyone loves Outer World 2. But like, it's a first person RPG. That isn't a like 10 plus million sell game, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if they hit 10 million sales. Or I'd be surprised if they hit 10 million players, because it is on Game Pass probably. Like, I don't think they'd hit 10 million players. If I'd be happy to be proven wrong. But like, these games don't sell that many, you know? So, I can't believe it, man. It's insane to me. And it explains so many moves from Microsoft. Like the increasing in price, the trying to get $80 games going, the firing of so many people, the closing down of studios. They're trying to make it so they can make 30% profit margin. Technically. Which, you know, in that context makes sense. So to move on from profit margins, let's talk about market caps being destroyed, Alchem. Just like market caps being wrecked, and me drinking all of the tears of all these scumbags. Because Valve updated Counter-Strike 2. And honestly, pretty good update. Because they added a retake mode, which is really cool. And for anyone who doesn't know, retake mode is the bomb is already planted for the regular game mode. And so it's just people defending the bomb and trying to defuse the bomb. So it's a lot faster. You get straight into the action. It's a cool mode. And I'm glad that that exists. It was a legacy mode from CSGO that they finally added in CS2, which is great. A little late. 2 years too late, in my opinion. But, you know, Valve works on their own timeline. But another thing they did was they made it so in Counter-Strike 2, you can trade up 5 red skins into a knife or glove. So what that means is you can convert 5 red skins, which is the highest tier other than knife and glove, into a knife or a glove, which makes it easier to get a knife and a glove. And now, which immediately dropped the prices of all knives and gloves, destroying $1 billion worth of market money. Yeah, sorry, $2 billion. And I just want to say, Alchem,
all in one night.
This is so funny. Seeing all the people cry about this was really funny, because you know what this makes it easier for? It means more people can buy items on the marketplace.
Sure.
Which is what Valve wants. And because everyone's talking about... Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
They've balanced the scales, but at the cost of like those who were at the upper echelons who had the rare stuff, that high value, that stuff has dropped kind of significantly. I mean, it still has value, but not as much as it previously had. Which, I mean, I'm sorry that you guys thought that it would be that way forever. But you didn't realize Valve wants to try to make things feel equal for all new coming players. And it's one of those risky things when you put value in something that's not controlled by anything. It's controlled to the whims of the developer, and that the developer can make changes to better their own game and better their own community and stuff, and I guess marketplace.
Yeah.
For new players. So
yeah, I mean, so just to point it,
it's a shame that some people lost everything, or lost a lot. Not everything, but lost quite a lot.
I would disagree, only because the majority of the people who have lost a lot of things are the people who do skin gambling and the casinos, and I think those people deserve to lose that. But that may be a hot take from me, because I hate them personally. So one interesting thing to put this in perspective as well, the amount of knives and gloves in the market was 5.5 million items. Like, that's how many of those items existed in all of the marketplace. After that update, they are now, at the time of me reading these articles, which is a couple days out of date, to be fair, is 11 million. It doubled it in like a day. And also to be put also in perspective, most of these red items weren't valuable for a lot of people. So these items were like $5. So you can spend about $25 if you bought 5 red items, and you could get a knife, and the cheapest knife is like 900 something at the time. So it was crazy, and it brought the price down for everyone, which I think is a good thing, because the prices of CS2 skins were crazy. And just
didn't it also raise the price of the Redskins?
It did, but it brought down everything except for the Redskins, but the Redskins still weren't worth that much. But they did bring them up.
Yeah.
But overall, everything went like a little more equalized, because you could also because you could trade up your gray skins into green, and then green into blue, and then blue into purple, and then purple into red, and then red into gold, which is the knives and what's it called? Gloves. So like, technically, I think someone did the math of like, technically if you opened, like, it was like so many cases and got only grays, you can now get a knife, because you can trade up all the things, which, I mean, it was still a ridiculous amount, but like, for people who've been playing the game for tons of times and have tons of skins, random skins, you could trade up a bunch of things, get 5 reds, and then get a knife if you wanted to. And I think this is good, because wanting a knife skin means you have to put down $1,000 before. And now you don't necessarily have to do that, which is a good thing. Another thing, Alchem, that I would like to know your take on this, because I know you are not in Counter-Strike, whether gameplay or not. See, because I'm in the odd position of Counter-Strike where I played Counter-Strike for playing Counter-Strike. I didn't care about the skins at all. I opened a couple cases just because I was like, I'm gonna open a couple cases because why not? So I opened them, and I had them. I was like, nice, that was cool. But I wasn't like, doing it for money. I wasn't gonna sell the stuff. And then, I have a couple. I think I actually have a few reds, hilariously enough. But it seems like, Alchem, Valve is slowly but surely moving towards getting rid of cases in Counter-Strike.
Oh my god, we need those people involved in that kind of stuff need to move now. They got to get their cases now.
Yeah, there's been a lot. No. I think they're moving it so the cases won't do anything anymore. Like, you can open the cases, but the cases are going to be a thing of the past, because they have a new system called the Armory, and it's like half battle pass, half case, basically, if I remember correctly. Unfortunately, I'm not as well researched on this, but basically the Armory is like a case in terms of like the amount of skins and stuff you can get in it, but you don't open the case, you just get a certain amount of tokens, and then you can spend those tokens on the Armory, so you can guarantee to get the thing you want, which is, I will say, a better system if you just want more skins, which Valve wants. Because more transactions means more things that Valve can take a cut from. So it's interesting to see, because hilariously enough, Alchem, knives are now going to be probably cheaper than the red items, because it's so unlikely for you to open in the current case system, it's so unlikely for you to open a knife, but it's more likely for you to open a red. So probably the reds are going to be more expensive now than the knives themselves.
I don't necessarily think so, because otherwise it would all lose its value. But basically the reds are just a token so you can get a knife.
Yeah. But
At least they're being seen that way.
Yeah.
5, what is it, like 5 or something?
5 equal 1. Yeah, you can trade up.
Yeah, 5 equal 1 knife. So, and I mean, they're rare too, as it is.
Relatively rare, yeah.
But yeah, their value has shot up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Not as much as the knives, but They shot up because what they represent is a chance at getting a knife.
Yeah.
And, once you get 5 of them, there you go. You have a guaranteed knife, but their value varies depending on which knife you get. So, still though, the chance is worth it. So their value going up is absolutely worth it for anyone involved. It's just really sad for those who, prior to this major change, had their knives by sheer luck. Because
Yeah.
now the value it had back then is now significantly
I mean,
dropped.
but here's the
Because,
thing. My argument
yeah,
for that outcome is that if you still have the knife, you were never going to sell it. The value only matters if you were going to
That's
sell it.
that's the mentality I had. That's why I don't feel necessarily bad because this is a very weird market.
Yeah.
It's not guaranteed that your thing would retain its value forever because at any moment the developer could change. Hell, and I really doubt that would ever happen anytime soon. Probably maybe in like a decade.
Yeah.
The servers go down, or they say we're no longer doing this. We're no longer providing this live service. But I really doubt that. But if the day that happens, yeah, then your thing has lost complete value because you
Yeah.
can't access it anymore unless Valve gives you some way to access your skins or have do something with said skins. I don't think so, Chief.
I don't know.
But for the time being, it is a volatile market. It's not guaranteed, but the value is still there as long as you do something with it. If you end up just sitting on it, then it's I mean, it's just sure, you just like paw at it like you're precious and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, it has that value, but if you don't do anything with it, then that's it. It's just digital. It's just digital goods. Then yes, it's worth stuff, but you haven't done anything with it.
Yeah.
At
You
least just
haven't.
turn it into it's liquid. It's liquid. What is it called?
Illiquid.
Equity. Yeah,
Well,
it's yeah,
it's liquid assets, but if you never sell it,
it's
then
liquid
it's not
assets.
actually liquid.
Yeah, you don't.
It's
If you don't turn
theoretical
it into
money.
anything, then yeah, it's theoretical money, and unless you actually turn it into actual money,
It's like
then
that.
that's all it'll be.
Yeah, it's like that scene in the Wolf of Wall Street, when they're at the
Mhm.
table at the very beginning of the movie,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he's talking about,
I
like,
remember.
the money isn't real, but we're taking
Hmm.
real money in commission. So it's like,
Hmm.
it's similar to that. It's like the money isn't real until you cash out.
Yep.
And so, like,
And
if you never
these
cashed
people
out,
held
then
on to it too
this
long.
money wasn't there. Like, it wasn't real money. Like, it's just
Yep.
like stocks or crypto, you know?
I guess it's
And
it's
I
just
would
people
say it's
want their
even,
funny number to go up.
yeah, it's even worse than like that, because Valve has direct control over this. They
Yeah,
can kill
that's
the
why
market whenever they want,
so
which is what they
easy.
did exactly right now. They wanted
Yeah.
this to happen. They're slowly changing things, how things work, and I do believe they're slowly making it so they won't be doing cases anymore. They'll be doing it with the armory and stuff like that
I would
instead.
say this might be a sign to start considering cashing out if possible.
I I
And
and I Yeah. Cash out if you
like
want. If you're not in it for the skins, you should just cash out.
you should cash out if you have
Maybe
listen, if
wait
you have
a
the
little
money
bit.
to
I would
yeah.
say, like, in all honesty, I would say wait a little bit, because the market will start recovering, because
Yeah.
people will stop freaking out.
Let it fluctuate.
But
It
the problem
usually
is
balances
that,
out. Don't do it
yeah,
right now during the
yeah,
dip. Do not
yeah,
run it
we're in the
after
dip
the dip.
right now technically. But the thing is, if Valve is moving towards a caseless CS2, then another thing is, like, the problem is also Valve. We have no idea when the next time they'll update, because
Yeah,
this came out
it's
of
one of those
nowhere.
you have to kind of read
This
the
came out of
room, kind of
nowhere.
read where Valve's coming from. The problem is Valve doesn't
You can't
speak
you can't
up.
read Valve, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
So you just have to you just have to eyeball it. It's like, okay, when do
yeah,
you think the market will settle, and then that's when you sell.
yeah.
Because,
The
like,
advice is usually try to
Valve
read
works
the
at their
room and
own thing.
understand what's going on. But
You
yeah,
can't
like
read the
Jelly says,
room.
Valve doesn't really go public of what they do. They just do it.
Valve is
So
silent.
yeah,
And also, Valve has also faced a lot of criticism over the years about, like, the whole gambling scene behind the skins. So
it's still there.
it's still there, yeah. And so, like, wiping away a ton of money in the market and making things cheaper is better for players, and worse for the casinos, the online casinos. So like, and like if they're not profitable, then they'll disappear, and then Valve doesn't have to worry about it anymore.
Yep.
So
No skin off their nose, less
yeah.
necessarily. Which, but it is a shame for those who.
It's a shame. It's a shame for the It's the shame for the people that aren't trying to take advantage of people with gambling problems, like, and for the people with gambling problems themselves, because they've probably lost a lot of money too, and I feel bad for them. But the majority of people that hurt this are the people that own those casinos, and all the content creators in the Counter-Strike community that are basically just skin gambling ads. And those are the people that hurt the most. So that's why I like this update, because I do not like those people.
She only laughs at your pain.
I do. I drink your tears, like I said in the beginning.
Most of them take advantage of others anyway. So
they do. They do. They're taking advantage of people with gambling problems. So, Alchem, to move on, to take it a company that takes advantage of nostalgia. Alchem, were you there on Fallout Day?
Fallout Day?
Fallout Day. Do you know what Fallout Day is?
No.
So Fallout Day is something that happens every year on October 23rd. And it is a day where I think it's the original release date of Fallout 1 or something like that. I don't remember, but it's Fallout Day. And everyone is getting super excited because, Alchem, the Fallout Twitter and a bunch of other Fallout things, Fallout New Vegas Twitter, the Fallout 3 Twitter, we're all talking about Fallout Day all of a sudden. They normally talk about it as it comes up, obviously, but like, it's coming out, and Alchem, it's Fallout New Vegas' 15th anniversary. And Fallout Season 2 is coming out in December, and it's based in New Vegas. And Bethesda recently released Oblivion Remastered. So everyone's like, oh my god, are they trying to tease Fallout New Vegas Remastered, Fallout 3 Remastered? And everyone's getting super excited, right?
Yeah.
And so, Alchem, when Fallout Day happened, what they announced was let me get the price correct here. Just make sure. Wait, I can't even see the price. What the heck? What? Why is the price not here? Okay, I'll figure out the price while I talk about it. A bundle of a Fallout New Vegas 15th anniversary bundle.
Ooh.
And what this bundle has is Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition that has all the DLCs for Fallout. And what's it called? A 8-inch Victor statue. Did you ever play Fallout New Vegas?
No, I never did.
Okay, Victor is a is one of the Robo guys, the ones with the TVs as a face. Do you ever see? You've seen those guys?
Yeah.
He's a cowboy version of that. A lot of people like Victor. A Doc Mitchell evaluation card, and that is the Doc Mitchell is the one that helps you make your character in the game, so you see him right away.
Oh, so you're okay.
And he's a medical guy, so he shows you these cards. He's like, "What do you see here?" And the way you answer, it suggests traits and stuff for you. A Vault Boy enamel pin, which says luck is on your side, which is cool. A Mojav Express patch. The Mojav Express is the company that technically your character works for before Fallout New Vegas. An NCR Recon patch, it's a patch for the NCR, which is cool. And a collector's big box. So it
Ooh.
was a throwback style display box. Now, Alchem, all this stuff sounds cool,
Yeah.
but
Oh
here's the
no.
problem, Alchem.
Oh no. What's the problem?
Uh, Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition is already a thing. It came out in like 2012 or something like that. It's the old version of the game. It's the same version of the game. So like it's the same. What they're selling is the merch. So Alchem, what this actually was a merch drop. It wasn't a remaster.
Oh,
It was just
okay.
a merch drop. The Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition already exists. And as you can tell, by the way, I've been talking about this, it was not received very well. Now, the problem is, all those things I said, Alchem, are actually really cool. Like the statue, the pin, the evaluation cards, all that stuff is cool. The problem is people were expecting a remaster.
Yeah.
And also, it was a really bad time to announce this, because literally the day they announced this, Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition was on sale for $5. And this was not $5, Alchem. I literally cannot find the price. It's so expensive, Alchem, they don't show the price. And I think it was like $100 and something, if I remember correctly, US. So it would have been like 200 plus for me, probably. Oh, wait. United States pre-order. I found it. Okay, United States pre-order is $154.99.
Yeah. Totally gonna.
Yeah, so
nostalgia will
yeah.
make it.
So you're buying that for $154.99, which I must say, funny enough, if it didn't include the game and it was just something else, I think people would have been more okay with.
Yeah, but if it's just
Because
the
like,
game, then the game
because if it was just the merch, I think people would be like, yeah, I'm totally down for a Victor statue, but this doesn't need to be announced on Fallout Day. This could have been a random announcement. You know, this is not the main announcement. This should be a side announcement for your main thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately,
Nope.
one of the main things was a Fallout 76 expansion, I think. Which, I mean, Fallout 76 is doing... Fallout 76 is doing okay now, but it's still not a good video game. I will die by the fact that Fallout 6 is not a good video game. And the people that play it and enjoy it, I'm not blaming you. You can enjoy Fallout 76, but Fallout 76 is still not a good video game. You can enjoy bad video games. That's totally legit. I enjoy Sonic 06. Okay? Like, I enjoy bad video games all the time. So, don't act shocked. I've literally told you this before. We literally talked about that last episode. Don't act shocked. And I'm really curious now. I need to see the international pre-order. Oh my god, it's $266 for international. Oh my god, Alchem.
Aren't you a loyal fan? Don't you love that
I
stuff?
am
Don't
not
you want to represent?
No, I'm not a loyal fan.
How dare you?
So yeah, Alchem, everyone was incredibly disappointed, and then Todd Howard, I think later that day, said we are working on the next Fallout games. Which, I do have to say, they said games specifically. So there's multiple Fallout projects in the works, but like, this was not a Fallout Day announcement. This was like, I think the funniest thing Alchem I saw is someone responding to this tweet to the announcement of this thing is like, this could have been an email. Like it's that thing. It's like, you don't need a meeting for this. This could have been an email.
He literally did this just to kind of like save face after the backlash.
Probably. And to be fair, I think there was also a trailer or something like that happened for the season 2 as well. And like the Fallout TV show was actually good.
Oh, the TV show, yeah.
The TV show. I'm excited for season 2, but I don't think it's going to be as good as season 1 because, you know, maybe not. Most things aren't, but I still hope it's good. But Yeah, it was incredibly disappointing. The price is insane. And the bundle is a ripoff because, like I said, Alchem, the Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition was literally on sale for $5 during this announcement. Also, I do have to add, this is also Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, the PC version. PC version. It was a code. That version is also like, I love Fallout New Vegas, but sometimes when you hit play, it doesn't play. Like the game is horrible buggy still. Even if you go deep dive into the fan patches to try to fix the game, it's horribly broken. And I will always say, like, for instance, it's been broken since day one for me. Sometimes the game just decides that my mouse cursor is no longer locked and just clicks out if I move too far to left and right. It periodically does this, and then it periodically fixes itself, by the way. It just randomly decides to fix itself, and then my mouse is now fine locked. For the longest time, I could only play in windowed mode, because if I went full screen, it would crash. And then it fixed itself randomly. One day I launched it, wondered if I could play in full screen, and it just worked. Another time, when I launched New Vegas, it didn't detect my keyboard and mouse, so I had to play with a controller for like a year. It was the only thing that did it. I don't know why. So this $154 game is horribly buggy. I love it. Don't get me wrong. Fallout New Vegas is one of my favorite new Fallout games, but it is a mess in so many ways.
Beautiful mess.
So, yeah, Alchem. That was an interesting Twitter kerfuffle that I witnessed. And I have one more story and one announcement. And then the announcement is what you're going to be scared of, Alchem. But we're going to go with this story first.
You have an NFT. I knew it.
That's right. This entire podcast has just been for the Two Buds One Podcast crypto coin. But Alchem, let me ask you something that might expose something between you and I.
No.
Alchem, have you ever ate something on purpose that was out of date?
I mean,
on purpose.
On purpose. I mean, milk, I guess, because it's just pasteurized, so it doesn't matter or something. At least as long as it's not chunky or smells bad.
But no, I was saying, have you done it?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Have you ever bought something that was out of date?
Yeah, actually I have.
Interesting. Now, Alchem, picture this. Put yourself in this scenario. You're walking into a gas station because you've been really craving a candy you had as a kid, right?
Yeah.
You walk into the gas station because you're like, it's probably in the gas station, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go to the candy section and you see a sign on the shelf. It's just regular paper, and it says out of date, but still good. And this is on every single shelf of this gas station.
This reminds me of like the Simpsons, the Quickie Mart kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where they jokingly make it so he sells out of date stuff, but he just labels it as like, oh no. Out of date, but still good. I'd run the fuck out of that store.
Yep. And a person that posted this TikTok was craving Laffy Taffy. They walked into this gas station and it was on multiple shelves that says out of date, but still good. And also through this, I have learned, Alchem, that the United States laws don't make sense because, Alchem, take a guess what is not illegal.
It is not illegal to sell expired food.
It is no. It's illegal to sell expired food, but Alchem, as the legal loophole exists, the expiration date is not actually an expiration date. It is a best before date. It is not illegal to sell something past its best before date.
Oh, right. That's what I meant.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry.
It is not illegal to sell food outside. Yeah.
Some stuff has an expiration date, and then some foods,
Have a
specifically
best
like meats
before.
and stuff, have like best if used before
Yeah.
something or other.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, I'll be honest, we've like my family, we've bought the on like the stuff that's like 75 or like 50% or 75% off because it's gonna go, it's like a week away from its best
Gonna go
before date.
bad, yeah,
But like
yeah.
we're eating it like that night or like something like that. So it's like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. But like, okay, Alchem, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't trust gas stations in Canada sometimes when it comes to food. There's no way I'm trusting a US gas station when it says out
No,
of date.
I don't trust any U.S. gas station, even if it was on date or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't trust any of them. But
Yeah,
I have to.
that was, and so I saw that story, I was like, "Oh my god, I have to tell Alchem this." It was so funny. And then my realizing, and then like cuz I also did I looked into the laws as well. I was like, "Oh my god, it's technically not illegal." That's so funny.
That's before the expiration date. Yeah, you can get away with
but
it.
best before.
I mean, no. The expiration date you can't get away with. It's with I keep getting the two messed up. It's the best before because it's a word. It's just the use of wording. It's a stupid little loophole.
It's a loophole
that gets you out of trouble.
Yep.
It's like, oh, they went bad, or the food went bad. The best before is just an estimation. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's really dumb. But Alchem, it's time to move on to my announcement of a sort, and it's an announcement to you, Alchem, because the past couple weeks, Alchem, I've been telling you, oh man, I've been showing you these terrible NFT crypto stuff, and destroying your faith in humanity. Yeah. But the problem is, Alchem, when we talk about crypto games or NFT games, generally I can't try them, right? And I always tell you, it's like, oh damn man, and like I need some way to play these games because I don't want to sign up with my real email or something like that. And so, Alchem, I finally did it. I made a dummy email and a dummy account, and I signed up for as many NFT crypto projects as possible to play these games, so I can tell you all about them. And you know what the first one I signed up for?
Oh no, don't tell me.
FIFA Heroes, the one we talked about last week.
God.
And I am hopefully one day going to receive an email to play in their exclusive early access playtests. And I've signed up for a bunch of them, Alchem, and I am happy to tell you that this email now exists, and I've even made a dummy Discord account, and I am in a bunch of these projects' Discords. I'm not going to publicly say what the name is, just in case.
No, because then,
yeah. But so Alchem, I've gone deep, Alchem, and it's happening. It's gonna be so funny. I can't wait. The only problem is that I might play these games on like a laptop or something like that because I don't know if I want to use my main PC.
Either use a virtual machine or use something like you don't mind getting ruined.
Yeah, like I really need to think about how I'm gonna play them, but I've set up the stuff so I can play them when I can't, like if I get the emails and stuff. Though I will say, I will say, I am still not going to make a crypto wallet. So if I have to make a crypto wallet, I'm still gatekeeped by that. If I have to attach a crypto wallet, I'm still never making a crypto wallet. I refuse. There's only so far that I go into this rabbit hole, but I have made an email. Also, Alchem.
Yeah.
Quick side note on that. Do you know that Yahoo Mail exists again? Take a guess what I used for this dummy email. Yahoo Mail exists again, so that's not what I used. I was like, oh my god, Yahoo exists still. So yeah, Alchem. Now that I've told you that, and now you know that one day I will show up. It's like, hey, Alchem, I've played 10 hours of FIFA Heroes, and we're gonna talk about it.
Look forward to that.
Yes, it's gonna be great. So, Alchem, unless you have anything else to talk about, No. Okay, excellent. Why don't we do some shout outs?
Oh,
Do some shout outs and let's end this thing.
all right. Guys, if you enjoyed this podcast, co-hosted by me and Jelly, and you enjoyed my portion, or, well, enjoyed just me, you can catch me solo acting over on YouTube and Twitch, where I stream various different games and have my fun through all my different models. So if time permits, I might be hopping to VR chat soon. But yeah, you can catch me on those platforms as well as on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Twitter, where I usually post stuff from either streams or model making or various other things. Yeah. And as always, you can always catch me here on the podcast, whether we're doing it live on Twitch, or you catch replays on YouTube, or maybe you're on listening in on Spotify. So just on my on my behalf, or for me, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Take it away, Jelly, for the wrap up.
Yes, thank you everyone for watching / listening. We really appreciate it. My name is the Techno Jelly. If you're watching on my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you're listening on Spotify, follow. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts and other podcast platforms, hit that follow button. I'm pretty sure it's follow. Hit that follow button. I also stream on Twitch as well if you would like to check me out. I don't stream nearly as much as Alchem, though YouTube is the primary thing I do, so please go over and check that out. I make 3 videos a week basing on video game news, tech news, food news, all that type of good stuff that I find interesting and talk about it. If you would like to support me directly, please go over to patreon.com / the Patreon. Oh my god. The Techno Jelly on Patreon. I do once a month live stream on Patreon exclusively for Patreon supporters. So if you'd like to check that out, please join over there. You also get some other perks as well. I also have a Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, and Threads, all at the Techno Jelly. Thank you everyone for watching the podcast today. Two Buds One Podcast, episode 20. Nope, not 20, 59. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you in another episode. That was awful. Goodbye, everyone.
See you guys next time. Later, guys.